Hello everyone, welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar HUB channel. Take a deep breath and get ready, because what we're covering today could mark the final stretch many have been anticipating. This week isn't just another hopeful moment or empty talk. The atmosphere feels different, more intense and focused. Why? Because there are four major indicators pointing toward the Iraqi Dinar's new rate being released this weekend. Yes, you heard that correct. These signals come from four separate, credible sources, each saying the same thing. This isn't wishful thinking or idle rumors. This is genuine momentum, and it's building quickly. Stay tuned as we unpack each sign and explain what they could mean for all of us who have been watching and waiting for so long. The first indicator comes from a private source known for being very measured in what they share. This individual is cautious, avoids speculation, and only speaks up when they're certain the information matters. Recently, they told us that appointments have been set for Saturday. These aren't vague possibilities or Sunday plans, they're locked in and set to happen very soon. That alone signals real activity happening behind the scenes. When someone who rarely speaks offers this level of confirmation, people take notice. Long-time holders are now paying attention in a new way. Saturday is a recurring word we've been hearing, and that first sign by itself sets this week apart from all others. Just hours later, we received a second confirmation from a completely separate source, one that came with even more precise details. According to this source, updated rates have already been pushed into certain internal systems. While no public screenshots or official proof have been released, the language was unambiguous. This process is active, just hidden from public view. This means the technical side of adjusting currency values is already underway, but not yet visible to the world. Again, Saturday was mentioned specifically, reinforcing the idea that timing is intentional. When unrelated sources point to the same day with matching details, it's a strong sign the process is advancing rapidly toward a public reveal. The third confirmation adds yet another layer of credibility and anticipation. This comes from someone employed in the banking sector, a person who typically stays out of the spotlight and does not speak publicly. This contact hinted that their branch was preparing for what they described as non-standard currency activity. While that phrase might sound vague, in the context of the dinar, it usually refers to foreign currency transactions outside routine banking operations. Even more telling is that this branch has been instructed to have extra staff available over the weekend. Normally, weekends are slow for banks, especially for currency desks, so this kind of preparation is unusual and indicates that significant activity is expected. Then comes the fourth, and perhaps most compelling, sign. This one was shared by a long-standing member of the community who has been through every rise and fall of the dinar story. They received a direct call from a trusted contact inside a redemption center. The message was short but clear. This is it, Saturday's the day. Such direct communication from within the system is rare and typically means everything is set in place. When four different confirmations from a private contact, internal systems, a banking insider, and a redemption center line up on the same day, it becomes nearly impossible to dismiss. Together they form a unified signal that a major development may be imminent. So, what does all this mean for those of us following the story? First, it means we need to stay calm and ready. There's no reason to rush or make impulsive financial decisions until the change is official and public. While nothing is guaranteed until it's live, these signs suggest we are very close. This weekend, especially Saturday, could bring the long-awaited reveal of the new Iraqi dinar rate. That would fundamentally alter not only how we view money, but how we plan our futures. It's a time for both hope and measured responsibility. After such a long wait, the finish line might finally be in sight. There's a phrase circulating in conversations right now: it's officially over. But what does that mean in this context? Is it simply the end of the waiting period? Does it mean the rate is finalized and ready for release? From what we're hearing, it means the entire infrastructure for the rate change is now complete. Whatever obstacles, whether logistical, political, or international, were holding things back have been cleared. This is no longer about delays, it's about execution. The process appears to be shifting from preparation into active delivery, signaling that the long, uncertain phase may finally be giving way to action. For many, this journey has lasted years and decades. They've witnessed waves of rumors, bursts of optimism, crushing disappointments, and long stretches of silence. Yet these four new indicators suggest the timing may now be right. The long-standing question of when might finally be finding an answer. It may not be announced with fireworks, but the evidence is steadily building towards Saturday. This doesn't feel like another false start. The level of coordination and the precision in timing make it feel unique. Those who know the system closely say the energy around it now is unlike anything before. The importance of this moment isn't just about numbers on a rate sheet, it's about what it means for people's lives. It could mean relief for those who have endured financial struggles and the opportunity for a fresh start. It could bring new possibilities, a chance to rebuild, and even financial freedom for those who have waited through uncertainty. For this reason, the potential new rate matters deeply. It represents more than a currency shift. It's a moment that could reshape futures. That's why this week's developments carry so much weight and attention within the community. To those who have endured every stage of this process, this is your moment. You have done the hard work waiting when others walked away, learning, listening, and keeping faith alive. With all four confirmations pointing to this weekend, it may be time to cautiously believe again. The rare convergence of banks, insiders, and private sources quietly preparing points to something significant unfolding. As we move toward the weekend, it's essential to keep perspective, remain patient, stay composed, and prepare without acting rashly. Whether the release happens Saturday or shortly thereafter, change is clearly approaching. If the new rate does go live, it won't just affect individual wallets, it could influence the broader economy as well. Such a shift will require all of us to adapt quickly and prepare for fresh opportunities. Adding to the confidence is the recent uptick in support from major international financial organizations. This is a big development because it shows global recognition and backing for Iraq's economic strategy. That kind of endorsement adds stability, legitimacy, and momentum to the process. It strengthens the belief that what's coming is coordinated, intentional, and real. For years, we've tracked every twist and turn in this story, enduring the ups and downs together. But now the pace feels different, faster, and more purposeful. More voices, both inside Iraq and across the global financial community, are speaking with optimism. The quiet preparations and insider confirmations make it clear this is no longer just speculation. The countdown seems to have started. This weekend could stand as a defining moment in the history of the Iraqi dinar. In conclusion, four major signals now point to the possibility of the Iraqi dinar's new rate arriving this weekend. From cautious private sources and behind-the-scenes banking confirmations to redemption center updates and international endorsements, the signs all converge. While nothing is certain until it's official, the indicators are strong and coordinated in a way we haven't seen before. So, remain watchful and ready, but also calm and strategic. This moment is about more than currency, it's about renewal, opportunity, and hope for a stronger future. For everyone who has stayed the course, the days ahead could bring the breakthrough you've been waiting for.